elucidate some of the reasons why we believe that the close season should continue in 2023. The language is highly technical, but I've attempted to make it semi-technical so that we can all understand and appreciate this scientific work. My outline are the following: importance of close fishing season, results of socioeconomic studies, results of fish catch analysis and biological studies. And the survey was conducted in June, July, and August. So the June represents the pre-closure, July is the closure, and August is the post-closure. The study investigated the effect of the 2022 closure on the socioeconomic well-being of fishing households in 4 coastal regions. And it involved the artisanal fishers. And we look at 5 districts: Keta, TMA, Kia, Infantiman, Shama, and Nzema districts. The indicators that we look at were dietary diversity. For non-technical term, I'll use the word balanced diet. We also look at food poverty, which we can completely use the word food income, and alternative livelihoods. With respect to the dietary diversity, we use channel diversity to compute it. And we use a model by Greer and Torbeck for the food poverty dynamics studies. When we talk about the channel diversity index, we usually use it in community studies where we look at the species richness. So we have 2 components. We have the richness and we have the evenness. The richness talks about the number. So here in terms of food, we are looking at the number of individual food groups. And in terms of evenness, we are looking at the relative composition within it. When we talk about the poverty line, basically what we used was to look at the relationship between calorie consumption and then the food expenditure. That is the food poverty dynamics. As opposed to the dietary diversity, where we use the channel index, where we look at the evenness and the richness to compute. The primary data was collected using a questionnaire in 3 rounds in June, July, and August. Then we look at a total number of 127,508, where a third is fish traders and the 2/3 is basically the fishermen. We administered 800 questionnaires with the fact that some of them will be non-responsive and there will be some attrition. At the end of the day, we had 772 that we analyzed. Next slide. Yeah, so here are the food groups and their components. For the studies to meet international standards, we use U.S. Department of Agriculture standards. So we have the 5 food groups there. The results basically show that the close season generally include balanced diet within the fishing household. There were a high proportion of households that have some level of food income after the closure. A small fraction of the fishermen and fish traders had alternative livelihoods or investments in other economic branches. From those who had no alternative livelihoods, The fishermen in particular prefer factory work, masonry, carpentry, and farming. The fish traders, mostly women, prefer petty trading, dressmaking, food vending, hairdressing, soap making, and bakery. This study those recommended that seasonal closure should be accompanied by social protection for the fishing community and training program for the youth during the closure. Now let's move to the second part of the analysis where we look at the fish catch data and the biological studies. We picked sea surface temperature from Comm from January up to October. And that is a graph. Yeah, that is a graph that we have here. We took 4 sampling sites where we collected fish samples, and we also obtained data for the fish catch data analysis. These are Keta in the Volta region, Tema in Greater Accra, Elmina in Central and Sekendi. And for the pre-close season, we look at 3 months, April, May, June. And the post-close season, we look at August, September, and October. The species we look to are round sardinella, flat sardinella, and anchovy. And for the demersals, we look at red pandula, red mullet, and Angola dectus. Basically, we pick the weight of the fish catch, the fish length and fish weight, and the weight of the gonads. When I say gonads, I'm talking about the eggs and the sperm of fish. We catch the fish and then we took it, we measure the weight. Landings of the small pelagic species, which is the reserve of the artisanal fishes, were high after the close season. Majority of the fish caught after the close season were adults and at least have spawned once in their lifetime. The mean length of the species exploited after the close season were higher than the minimum allowable landing size permitted by law. Bigger sizes of fish were caught in 2022 compared to 2021. This scientific study has revealed signs of replenishing fish stocks and increase in growth of the population of the stocks over time. This is science. The Fisheries Act mandates the Commission to use science, best scientific knowledge available to manage the fisheries. And it's science, I'm not speaking it, this is science that is speaking, revealing all this information. In recommendation, social protection for the fishing communities and training for livelihood alternatives should continue. The months of July and August must be maintained as a month for the close season, as is protect the spawning stock. The other conservation and management measures being implemented, including enforcement, need to take place concurrently so that we can have a cumulative effect. Based on our scientific findings, we recommend that the close season for artisanal and inshore in 2023 takes place from the 1st of July to the 1st of July 2023, and for the trawlers, industrial trawlers, to take place from the 1st of July to 31st August 2023. Thank you very much.
Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe,
and click on the bell for more updates.